And just like that, that young man was ready to hit that lady at the slightest provocation.
Get your food.
And before we could say A is for apple, he landed her several hitting.
If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, I say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
And there he goes again and again. Hi everyone, this is Wendy here. You're welcome back again to my channel. Today we'll be reviewing this tragic incident that happened between Carlisha Hood and Jeremy Brown. Please stay tuned and let's review this together and see one or two things we can learn from the incident.
In a Chicago neighborhood, a tragic event has unfolded. A woman and her teenage son face murder charges in the fatal shooting of a 32-year-old man. Carlisha Hood, a 35-year-old woman, and her 14-year-old son have been identified as the suspects in the fatal shooting. It was 11 p.m. when the events took place, captured by surveillance cameras. The victim, 32-year-old Jeremy Brown, lost his life during a heated altercation at the Maxwell Street Express restaurant. Carlisha Hood was patiently waiting in line to order food, leaving her son inside their car. As a responsible concealed carry holder, she had left her firearm securely stored in the glove compartment. Meanwhile, Jeremy Brown entered the restaurant, sparking an altercation. What began as a simple argument quickly escalated. These two individuals had never met before, but
now this is exactly what baffled me when I listened to this news and heard this, watched this video. These two had never met each other ever for the first time. Like, this is the first time they met themselves, and they had an argument, an altercation, and the lady couldn't keep her mouth shut and the man couldn't withhold his temper. For two individuals who has never known each other before, first thing we think about doing is fighting in an open place, in a public place. I mean, this is like, what happened to morality in this world? What happened to self-control and people getting a hold of their emotion and trying to hold back their temper anywhere they are? I mean, this is the height of it, honestly. When I watched this video, I couldn't understand like what was really going on in all this, because I was really disappointed. And these were people in their 30s, like they are mature adults. They should have known how to at least keep their mouth shut or hold back their emotions or tension or anger. All right, let's continue watching it.
before, but their paths now intertwined in tragedy.
Nay. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Sensing the rising tension, Hood's son made his way to the doorway. Hood, fearing for her son's safety, she instructed him to go back to the car.
Get your food. Who? Get in the car. Who?
The argument quickly escalated into a physical confrontation, with Brown repeatedly punching Hood in the head.
One more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, I said one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
In a desperate attempt to protect his mother, the teenage son drew a gun and shot Jeremy Brown in the back. Brown fled from the scene, but the teenager pursued him. Without hesitation, the teenager fired more shots, hitting Brown twice in the back. Tragically, these injuries proved fatal, leading to Jeremy Brown's death. Determined to face the consequences of their actions, they turned themselves in to the authorities. Carlisha Hood and her son, both without criminal histories, found themselves charged with first-degree murder. The weight of their decisions hung heavy, forever altering the course of their lives. Hood faced an additional charge of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. As the legal process unfolded, the community grappled with shock and sorrow, but managed to unite behind them. A bond was set at a staggering $3 million for Carlisha Hood, while her son, an honor roll student, was ordered to be held without bail. Following an immensely powerful wave of support from the Black community, expressing solidarity with the mother and son, the Cook County prosecutors have made a resounding decision. All charges against Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son have been unequivocally dropped. Issuing a statement, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office acknowledged, after careful consideration of the facts, evidence, and legal parameters, we find ourselves unable to fulfill the demanding burden of proof required for the prosecution of these cases.
On June 18th of this year, my life changed. My son's life changed. I've experienced pain in many ways that I would never have thought. Never. What happened to me was totally unnecessary. Never in a million years would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, and then arrested. I am thankful that the Cook County State's Attorney dismissed the case. I am also thankful to have my son with me and by my side, and also his charges being dismissed. I thank my family for supporting me and the people all over the world. The people did not play. Yeah. And I just thank God everything was revealed. And just everybody who has been praying and rooting for us, I just thank God for them. That did not go unnoticed. You are all not forgotten. And we are praying for all the families affected by this horrible tragedy.
So just like that, Jeremy Brown is dead. Carlicia Hood and her 14-year-old son have been charged with first-degree murder, even though they've been acquitted. But I don't think their conscience will ever be clear. But they ever spilled blood, someone's blood, took someone's life. And for the 14-year-old boy, I don't think he's ever gonna get over the fact that he killed someone. It may not really look like anything in the beginning, but after a while, I think it's gonna sink in to him, and he's really gonna understand the gravity of taking a life. But seriously, everybody that just steps out of their house and comes back home should be grateful, because there are so many things. Who ever knew that Khalicia Hood, who came to a restaurant to get food by 11 p.m., met a slight altercation, that the altercation will lead to confrontation, an argument, and a fight that will eventually take someone's life, and she going to prison, to jail, and then her son spilling someone's blood. I mean, some of these things we don't really think are something, some little things that really can destroy someone's life. We should just be careful when we are out there. Sometimes some things are not even worth fighting for. Sometimes if you're a lady and once you sense that the tension is high on someone's side, I think it's just best we keep our mouth shut, because if she had kept her mouth shut and probably controlled her emotion, it would not have triggered the young man to move further to the extent of punching her. And for the young man, I think it is very, very important that he also have control. Young men, young fathers, teenagers, sometimes it's not always right to just go out there and do what your emotion is telling you to do. Emotions just come and pass. You're like getting angry, getting sad, getting happy, getting distressed and all that. Those things are emotions, they pass. So just going ahead to hit someone because you have a confrontation of differences with the person, and to hit someone that you don't even know if this person is sick. What if the lady is sick and she fainted there and died there? You're going to go in jail for the rest of your life for hitting someone and the person died on the spot. And these things happen every day. Sometimes I see people yell at people when in the driveway and so many other things, and I'm like, these things are really unnecessary. We should just learn how to try to comport ourselves, and also trying to be safe out there. Sometimes you don't know how much you're keeping quiet, your silence could save you and the next person. So guys, I guess that's all for the review today. If you're out there, going out there, driving, you're in a restaurant or anything, sometimes silence is the best answer. Just keep quiet instead of speaking back and allowing things to escalate. But that doesn't mean someone should put you in a pocket, no. But sometimes they get to an extent things will get to. The best response is just to be silent and quiet. Not like you don't know what to say or you don't have anything to say, but you're just trying to keep yourself and the person trying to get on your nerves safe too. So guys, that's all. That's a wrap for today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We share real stories, we share real things that happen in the world on this channel, and we'll keep you updated. Don't forget to turn on your post notification to get further updates of real stories that happen around the world and to keep you updated. Okay, that's all for today. Here is Wendy signing out. Have a lovely day. Bye.